Greetings and welcome back to this press conference in front of the round 2 of the Idemitsu FIM Asia Road Racing Championship. We're here in Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. This is the second round of the championship. The first round we got off to a fantastic start in Buriram in Thailand back at the end of March. And here we've already spoken to the ASB 1000, the Superbike contenders. Now we have the Supersport 600 field with us. And I'm joined now by the early championship leader, Helmi Asman of Bunsu Honda. Also, we have Nakarin Atirapuvapat from Thai Honda, and from ZK Racing, Ibrahim Noruddin. And we have Yamaha Thailand's Ratapong Willarot, who was, of course, the 2018 Supersport 600 champion. Back in 2018, ARRC fans might remember the Supersport 600 class was the premier class. So I want to begin with the early championship leader. That's you, Helmi Asman. You pulled off a fantastic win in race 2 in round 1. It's something we don't very often see, a runaway winner in this class, because it is so tight and so competitive. However, the start of the race was a bit more challenging for you. Could you tell us what happened early in the race and how you managed that breakaway?
For the race 2 in Buriram, Thailand, I starting also no good because Andy was fast in the first 3 laps, so I cannot catch up with he to front, but I try to lap by lap I try to push, and when I saw Andy crash in turn 3, so I try to consistent my lap time, and yeah, I just focus until finish the lap.
And that was first place. You also took a second place, which gave you the championship lead after round 1. It seemed like you were riding a new bike, but you seemed like a more complete package as a Supersport 600 rider. What's changed for you?
Yes, of course, the new bike CBR 600R is very good for me. Also for all team Honda, because the last time Honda also difficult to fight with Yamaha. So for now, Honda also can more easy to fight with them. And yes, I feel very comfortable with the new bike, and I try target for this year for the always for the on the podium.
Right. And who do you think will be your closest competitor in this round?
Yeah, of course. All Super Sport 600cc competitor very strong. Also, here we know Ibrahim very fast here, and also another rider like Andy. Also, my teammate Azroy and Kaido Pawi. And yes, I hope we can fight together, and yes, until finish the later.
And sometimes we get rain at Sepang. It's not unheard of. How would that affect your strategy?
Yes, sometime maybe this weekend also rain in the race. So, but I will prepare for my experience here in the rain race for 600cc, and I hope I can riding also in the wet condition.
Helmi, thank you. We're looking forward to it, and good luck. Next, let's bring in Nakarin Atirapuvapat. Chip, as I know you, Chip, you had a very competitive time in Thailand. At the end of race 1, which looked like a win, went badly wrong at the final turn at Chang International, but you picked it up and you scored points, and you came back and took second spot in race 2. What did you feel coming away from round 1?
For round 1, I think the first race, very good fighting with other riders, and I just fighting too much in the last corner, that I crashed. So the second race, I tried to keep calm and try to finish in the podium. That is make for me more confident and try to make progress for the next round.
Yeah, and Helmi just said that the new Honda CBR 600 RR was very competitive. What's your feeling on the Thai Honda CBR 600?
Yeah, as well. Oh no, Honda is very smooth and very easy to riding, comfortable. I like this bike a lot because when acceleration very easy control, can fight easy for this year and powerful.
Yeah, and you've ridden many times at Sepang in the Asia Talent Cup in Moto3, of course. What do you think of this circuit?
Yeah, this circuit is very long distance. For me, I like this circuit because many corner and beautiful place. I like I like this style of the circuit a lot.
And if it rains here at some point over the weekend, how would you respond to that? Would that be a good thing or a negative for you?
Yeah, for me, it's no problem. It's rain or dry because I train a lot. I have experience, for Moto3. Also, I was first in free practice. Remember, I think I try to feel like that and no never and keep fighting always.
Okay, so last question. From all the classes that you've raced in around the world, what do you feel now is your major strength in this Supersport 600 category?
Yeah, before when I was young or when I riding from small bike to 50, my body weight is less than now. Now I coming to bigger than before, training hard and more muscle and power body better. But I lost something like I am heavy, no? Heavy. I try to lose fat, forget better in the state. I think I'm a little bit fat now.
It's impossible for me to forget what you just said with a weekend's
No
commentary
problem.
coming up.
But better in the
Yeah,
clip tire.
sure. Chip, thank you. That's sensational, and we wish you great success this weekend. Um, Ibrahim, let's come to you next. I just mentioned the first time I saw you was when you were so strong years ago in the KTM RC Cup, and here you are now in the Supersport 600 for the Asia Road Racing Championship. What did you take away from round one at Buriram?
Yeah, honestly, at the for round one, it was incredible and was hard too. I admit it that it's not easy that I thought. I do a lot of mistake for the round one. Uh, a lot of people tell me that, and especially it's too much aggressive for me because honestly I'm not too much experience on the race, so every time when I'm back to the home and I looking back at the race, it's so much I've been thinking for the race, and uh, I must control myself when the race want to start, and the feeling was too much aggressive when they light off. So I need to take it easy on me when I do race.
And so, how are you going to do that? I understand exactly what you said. That aggression needs to be spread through the race, right?
Yeah, yeah. Some people was get nervous when the race wanna start. So that's me. I feel actually I feel great when the race wanna start, but sometimes the feelings is coming together, and that's why I a bit of make the heartbreak too much. So for me, I must to control for the race pace. I I'm okay if I can handle the bike alone, but when I'm at the group, I a little bit more too much make a mistake. That's why.
Yeah, and of course you're on the ZK Racing YZF-R6. How does that bike, where are the strengths of that bike at Sepang?
RC was the great bike since first time I ride 2018. That I replaced my brother at the Australian. So it was light, you know. It's not heavy. It's easy to handling when entering off the corner, and also the brake was incredible. The hard brake, it's easy to catch the front group with the R6 bike. So I like the most what happened to my bike now, and also my ZK crew was they doing their job was really well, make my bike what I want.
Okay, so would you say the bike is in better shape for you now, better setup?
Yeah. Now the bike was better set up, and we need a little bit. Yeah, sometimes the other model was they do a better bike year and year. Yeah, just like my bike when 2018, and now yeah we know that the bike was they have improved a lot. So I need to catch up. I must to believe in myself that I can do it on the race.
Yeah, it'd be good to see. Thank you for sharing that information with us. That's great for the fans to hear. Finally, excuse me, for this part of the press conference, we're going to turn to the 2018 champion, Supersport 600 champion, Ratapong Willarot. You had a mixed experience in round one, it's fair to say. What was your feeling after round one?
Yeah, for me it's like Lawan. They are competitive race for me because many rider very strong, and also we meet with unexpected situation. But anyway, we just give many information to make develop for this law.
So what are your plans for round two?
Yeah, for sure. Round two, we have information from the round one, and we have many data from the bike and also many riders. So we just keep this one to develop, and we make a step by step to make it better.
Okay, and what's your feeling about Sepang circuit?
Yeah, since I'm here, I think that the weather is unpredictable because yesterday rain, today sunny, so we don't know what will happen during the race. So we will see. We need to prepare well for the race.
And as a wet weather experience, if you have a wet race?
Yes, sure. Before I also wet and also dry in here in Sepang. But I think if we can set the balance of the bike and we prepare our bike well and learning about the track condition during the race, so I think we can do.
Okay, well, it'll be good to see you. Good to see you at Sepang. And question for you: you've been here a few times, Ratapong. What do you really like about Malaysia as a place to visit?
Yeah, for me, the place to visit before I went to Petronas Tower. I think the beautiful place to take a photo, and many travelers come here, and also nice people for me also.
Yep, the people are definitely friendly. And I asked some of the superbike riders this question. Number one, do you eat durian? And number two, which is better, durian from Thailand or durian from Malaysia?
For me, honestly, I'm not eat durian, but only is if durian snack I can eat, but the fruit I'm not eat.
Okay, okay. Let's just ask one of the local gentlemen here, Helmi. what would you recommend for people visiting Malaysia now? Where should we go and what should we eat?
Of course, when all people come Malaysia, and of course go to Kuala Lumpur because it's nice place, looking KL Tower, also KLCC, and they eat of course food for Malaysia very good. Of course, have morning food, have lunch food, after afternoon, and of course morning food of here famous nasi lemak, and also lunch food like Malaysian people say nasi campur. So like
Say that one more time.
nasi campur.
Nasi campur.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
got it.
like Malaysia food for lunch. So yes, very good, and I hope they are try also here and get some fun have in Malaysia.
Excellent. Ibrahim, would you add anything to that? What should people, visitors, be doing while they're here in Malaysia?
That's a lot of place that if they need to come in Malaysia, especially the Langkawi and Sabah, they have a really beautiful place. So it was nice to visit a beach, So and here, especially that like you said, durian was our first fruit that they need to try. Yeah, certain people they don't like it because of the smell, but for me it was like incredible taste.
Well, there are many foods that smell bad and taste good. Durian is definitely one of those. Chip, would you like to weigh in here? What do you like about being in Malaysia, and what will you be looking forward to while you're here, outside of racing?
Yeah, I don't know many places here. I must to ask the Malaysian rider what is the best. I think it's food. It's not so bad. Like bakute, bakute. Yeah, yeah, and I like the place, the view. Sometimes I go to temple. I don't know. I don't remember the name, but it's many place. Very nice. I think I have to go.
There's a famous temple in the caves, right, which is recommended to Ibrahim or Helmi. Do you know where that is? We can search for it.
I think Nakarin say for in maybe Batu Cave because
Batu
yes,
Caves. That's it.
their place.
And well, Malaysia is a beautiful country with lots of amazing places to visit. And what we would like to stress here, you've seen the Supersport 600 riders. Malaysia is a fantastic place to visit. Sepang International Circuit is one of the world's greatest, and we would like to remind you that tickets are free this weekend to come and watch all 3 days of this round of the Idemitsu FIM Asia Road Racing Championship. So I hope you'll join us. It's a very accessible series. The riders, you can see, they're real people. They've got, not only are they fast, but they're friendly, and they've got a good sense of humor. We'll be back this afternoon at 2:30 Malaysian time to be talking to some of the other classes, the AP 250 and the world famous underbone class. So come back and see us then. We're going to have some lunch now. Thank you, and we'll see you in a while.